While Prime Minister Modi is in UAE, viewers, those are the visuals of ceremonial welcome that Prime Minister Modi has received, and he is meeting the UAE President. Well, various key important topics are on the agenda to be discussed, be it food security, defense or energy. That is the live visuals coming in from UAE, where Prime Minister Modi received a ceremonial welcome and is currently meeting the UAE President. Srinjoy is joining us live on the broadcast to give us more details on this. Srinjoy, now Prime Minister Modi met with the UAE President. It was a ceremonial welcome for the Prime Minister, and on the agenda various topics to be discussed, be it defense, energy or food security, and even the trade agreement. How do you view these significant developments?
Well, this is a very important country. It's a short visit, but it's an important visit, primarily because the UAE, along with India, the United States and Israel, are part of a strategic partnership. So India and the UAE already has a strategic partnership. That's one. Secondly, you have to remember that thousands and thousands of Indians are in the UAE, in Dubai, in Abu Dhabi, where the Prime Minister is for a few hours, and they make a living there. So there is a direct connect between India and the UAE. Thirdly, and this is of course particularly important, is the fact that energy security is paramount. For the next 20-30 years, India will need petroleum before the green energy issues kick in. That will happen certainly in about 20 years, maybe 30 years. But till then, India will be dependent on foreign petroleum, and one of those very trusted sellers of petroleum to India will be the UAE. So everything together, trade, defense, petroleum, people-to-people contact, strategic partnership, there's a lot happening and there is a lot to be done.
Right, Srinjoy, thank you for helping us with the details there. And we saw these interesting visuals of Prime Minister Modi in UAE. He has met the President, and very significant developments will be taking place, and the key bilateral with the UAE President. Right, so as you can see, viewers, as the visuals say, it was indeed a ceremonial welcome for Prime Minister Modi in UAE. And this is indeed a short visit of the Prime Minister. It is a day visit, and this comes after his fruitful visit to France. And these are the latest visuals that are coming in, and well, in order to bolster ties with the UAE, this is Prime Minister's visit, and various talks will be taking place now with the President of UAE. And well, food, defense, energy are the well-focused areas during Prime Minister's visit. And now also what we are getting to know is that the two strategic partners will also review the progress after they inked a landmark trade agreement. Well, the Indian expatriate community is the largest ethnic community in the UAE, which is constituting roughly 30% of the country's population. So quite significant with Prime Minister Modi's visit to the UAE. And we are, of course, going to be tracking each and every details, and also will be bringing you the takeaways of the key bilateral between the Indian Prime Minister and the President of UAE. Well, earlier, Prime Minister Modi met with Dr. Sultan Al Jaber, the President designate of COP28, and they also discussed the focus on ways to further sustainable development. And Prime Minister also highlighted India's contribution in this direction, in particular emphasis on mission life, where so COP28 was also key talks in the agenda that Prime Minister had in a productive meeting with Dr. Sultan Al Jaber, the President designate of COP28. And now these are the visuals, a warm welcome for the Prime Minister. The Indian Prime Minister was welcomed in UAE in a grand ceremonial visit now. And these are the bilateral talks that the Prime Minister is holding, and the agenda being on energy, food security, and as well as the defense ties.